Okay, Judy, we are, wow, look at the difference in the light when I do this at nighttime. We are going to put those chords together. I think it would be helpful if you saw my fingers do it. So I'm going to go through the chords that make up harmonics in D major. Okay, so the first one we have here, just in a row from left to right, we have that 7th fret harmonic on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And I sometimes use my middle finger. I think it just feels better to me. On all three, I use my middle finger. I don't know, I guess I don't really have a preference. For some reason, today I'm using my middle finger. So you can use whatever feels comfortable. Obviously, we did it going back and forth on the other song by going to the ending. We went ring finger played this, so first finger could play this. Depends on what you're doing. Okay, then we have this second one that's also a D major chord, but we're starting on the 12th fret here on the 4th and 5th string. This is a D, this is an A. Okay, that makes 2 of the notes of the chord. And in parentheses, I have that F sharp that's on the 7th fret, 2nd string. It gives you a ringing, whoops, F sharp in there too. So now you have all 3 notes in that chord. And in this case, I'm actually doing ring finger here, middle finger here. But you can do either first finger or just whatever one feels good. Okay, it probably depends on how fast you're doing it, but if you're doing it nice and slow, you can do any finger you want. Then we go on to E minor. This one's a little different. So if you notice, the first one has 12th fret on 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and 6th string. That's because we end up with an E, B, and a G here, all 3 notes that are in that chord. And then we have this low E we can add. Okay, now I didn't put that in parentheses because you can do it a couple of different ways. You could do it the way I just did it. Play these 3 and grab the low E. Or the other way around. Grab that E down low by itself and then come up here and grab the top 3. Or you could lay one finger across all of them and try and get a harmonic on all 3. Just make sure your finger is nice and straight. Like that. Okay? Alternatively, you could do something kind of goofy like this, which I think is uncomfortable, so I don't even want to teach you that. Never mind. But the next one we'll use what I was just trying to do. It's a little bit easier to do. And that is when you want to play the B and the G here on the 2nd and 3rd string, use your pinky and ring finger, and then shoot your middle finger up to that low E. So you end up with this. Okay? And then you just have to look at the straight line here and get them all lined up and then pinch. Like that. That gives you an E, a G, and a B all together. That's a really pretty E minor. Okay? That's probably the one I would choose. It just has a nice even sound. F sharp minor is the next one. You should have an F sharp, an A, and a C sharp in this. We don't have a C sharp. We can't play a C or a C sharp harmonic in this tuning or using the harmonics we have. So the way we do it, you have 2 options. Go up here and play that D chord you played earlier and only play the 2nd and 4th string, like that. Or alternatively, you can use your ring finger and middle finger and play it like this. I just think it sounds less muted when you get a good sound like this. I think that F sharp minor sounds really cool like that. Okay? And I guess I didn't write this one. No, I'm not. You could potentially put an A in it and then an F sharp minor. I don't think it quite sounds right. It sounds like an inverted chord. So that's probably why I just gave you those 2 notes. That's great. And then you got a G chord, which we've done before. G chord down here. I would do whatever one you're used to. Or any finger here will work. It gives you a nice D on the 2nd string, G on the 3rd string, and D on the 4th string. Alternatively, you can do that high G chord on the 5th fret. And then an A chord. So an A chord has an A, a C sharp, or an E. Okay? We can't play C or C sharp, so we're just going to try and grab the A and the E. We can do that down here. Okay, we have the low E, we have the A. It's a very muddy sounding A, but it works. Okay? The other way we can do it, and I'm just playing it with one finger, laying it across both of them. Alright? The other way we can do it is to play this A here with our middle finger on the 12th fret, and then shoot up and grab this high E like this. Okay, I use my middle finger and my ring finger. Whoops, I can't look at myself in the reflection. It's great. You could also take your finger and lay it across all of them and try and see if you can get a harmonic on those 2 notes only. Still works. I think it just feels kind of muted and it's hard to get There you go. It's hard to get this part of your finger in the right spot. So I think the touch is easier. Once you get the hang of it, using 2 fingers for it, it's actually not that bad. All right, that gives you your low A, your high, low Adelaide, gives you your low A and your high E. Okay. Another one that's pretty cool is on the 7th fret, you end up with an A and an E because they're the 5th above each open string. So on the 4th string, it would be an open D. The 5th above that is an A, so you have an A here. And then the open string here on the 3rd string is your, well, why did I do this? Huh, that doesn't look right to me. Why did I do that there? That's not an A chord. Bear with me a second. Why would I put, oh, it is an A. It should be, all right, this is not written right. We should have an A above here would be the 5th, so an A above here would be 7th fret. Yeah, sorry. On the end of the A chord there, I have 2 7s. They should be on the 5th and 4th string. I have them right now on the 3rd and 4th. It should be on the 5th and 4th string. You should end up with this. Yeah, and I use any finger I want. I'm just grabbing them next to each other, so it's not too bad. 5th and 4th string on the 7th fret. Really nice little fatty part of your middle finger, to me, works well. Alright, that is your A chord. Please make that change on your piper. Just scratch out the 7 on the 3rd string and put it on the 5th string. Alright, the next one is B minor. Now B minor has B, D, and F sharp in it. So we can play all 3 notes. It's just not really all that convenient down on these low notes. We don't really have an open B to give us that nice resonating low sound. So we had to do it a little differently. We have a D we can get to pretty easily on the 12th fret. And we have a B on the higher end up here, right? So it's going to sound a little inverted, but it'll be cool. Like that. I'm using my middle finger and my ring finger again. Ring finger is playing on the 12th fret of the 2nd string, and we're grabbing the D on the 4th string. Alright. Now, we can get the B to be on the bottom by playing it on the 7th fret here. Which actually it's pretty low, but not that low. So middle finger plays the B here on the 6th string, and then our ring finger and our pinky are going to play the 2nd and 3rd string. All right, it may be helpful to put these guys down first, get the hang of playing those, and then try and get them all lined up together with your middle finger down low, and play all 3 like that. All right, and that gets us through D, E minor, F sharp minor, G, A, B minor. The only thing we're missing is the chord that's built on the 7th scale degree, which is the C sharp, and there is no C sharp on these open tunings, okay? All right, hopefully that helps you with this. I'm going to give you another video right after this.